Now, in the penultimate event of the Showdown for Season 4, we go into what is the tallest event of the season, Twister Tower. Probably the most arduous as well, and as we saw in the main league, which was won by the Holographics. And we'll see how the teams who did not qualify fare in the event. Hello everyone, my name is Galactic, and today I'm commentating this event. And we are going to look at the overall standings, which has the Candy Crushers and Onyx Orbs already safe from relegation, and the Fantastics in third, quite a distance away from second and fourth. And right now it's not looking good for the Rosebushes, Triforces, Aurora Ambience, and Team Octopi, who are in the relegation zone with 2 events left to go. But Twister Tower is going to be a crucial event of the season, since it could decide if some teams are already going to be safe from relegation, adding on to the 2 we already have, and possibly adding to guaranteed relegation. We are off in the first race of 8. If you remember from the main league, you have to do as well as you can in all 8 races, and the highest score by the end wins. Aviation Nation right now have the lead over Aurora Ambience. There are 9 funnels these teams to send down in 8 races, so that is quite a lot. It is Fantastic now in the lead in the, funnily enough, yellow funnel for the yellow team. And they will keep the lead heading into the split path, which, as we saw in the main league, I think that the green spiral is faster and Fantastics take it. But if Aviation Nation can just stay clean on that top funnel, which they aren't right now, since there's a bunch of teams up there, Fantastics will keep the lead and will hold it into another yellow funnel. Timberwolves in second, and then Onyx Orbs and Rosebushes, a team in the relegation zone. And Fantastics will still hold the lead now, heading into the final 3 funnels, going down the straight paths and the stairs. Now we are starting to get into the home stretch of race 1. Fantastic still holding the lead, but now with the Timberwolves hitting off of the Onyx Orbs and Aviation as well. Aviation Nation as well. And Aviation Nation will have the lead into the final 2 funnels. But they're starting to lose out just a little bit as Timberwolves and now Colorful Crew are in there as well. Colorful Crew nearly take the lead heading into the final funnel, but it will be Timberwolves heading to that final funnel first. Colorful Crew right behind though. Aviation Nation also in third. Onyx Orbs there as well, pushing the Timberwolves back. Aviation Nation right to the center, but Timberwolves will push the Onyx Orbs aside and will win the first race. Onyx Orbs still come in second, and Aviation Nation in third. Fantastics fall all the way to fourth. And Cosmopulse's Colorful Crew, everyone else coming across. Remember, if you also DNF, you get 0 points. So we could have a couple, but it looks like most of the teams are going to finish. I think every team might finish even. Those were up there in the order at some point. In fact, they were 4th, I think, after the halfway point. They fall all the way back to the bottom 4, at least from what I can see. Little Fighters will be the last team to cross. Marble, who was very good in the event, Prairie, got 4th in Season 1, 4th in Season 3. I think did pretty well in Season 2 as well. So not a good start for that Marble at all. Did we have any DNFs? Yes, we did. The Galaxies Andromeda, a Marble also very good at this event, DNF, and they will start the event with 0 points. Hyena, though, from the Timberwolves, will win the first race, and of course the race results mirror the standings, so Hyena, Mineral, and Copter are the top 3. Now heading into race 2. That was only just 1 race. There's still 7 more left to go, as I think the Rosebushes were actually the first team into the next funnel. They're still holding and being bounced around by every other team, really, near the center, but now it's Fertile Fighters, who just finished last in the first race. Now they take P1, but now Volcano's also taking their turn. There's just so many teams. In the mix, Triforce has even nearly made it through, but it is Galaxies in the lead. There's a bunch of dark-colored teams in this roster, so it will be a little bit difficult to tell between all 3, but I know that it's the Galaxies Andromeda in first place. Probably the best tower marble in this whole competition. Came 3rd in Season 1, didn't get beat in Season 2, and got 2nd in Season 3, and has had a lot of good past results, but they don't have the lead right now anymore. There's Cold Knights now over the Candy Crushers, Fertile Fighters, and then Galaxies. Cold Knights out of nowhere getting into the lead with Candy Crushers, their championship leaders, and now Onyx Orbs, the team in second in the championship, trying to go up into second place in the race, and now it's going to be mightily confusing because there's 3 black-colored marbles all in this red funnel, but it is Cold Knights with the lead heading into the final 2 funnels. Aurora Ambience in second place, followed by Onyx Orbs and Timberwolves. Aurora Ambience now trying to get through first. Cold Knights, and they push aside each other, and Aurora Ambience will be the first one until they fall off, and that will mean that they will get 0 points. taking the lead right there. All amounted to nothing for Aurora Ambience, and Cold Knights might be given an easy win, and they will. Timberwolves might come across in second after winning the first race, and they will. Total Fighters, nice recovery in third. More teams coming across. There's the Triforces, Team Octopi, Candy Crushers, Onyx Orbs, and Galaxies, who were in the top 3 at some point, also back there. Rose Bushes, a bunch of red teams there, as well as Rose Bushes get stuck on the green fork. Could Blast Pulse to the Rouge Ravens pass them? Whoever gets through first, and it will be Rouge Ravens, and they nearly do, but not quite. Now the rest of the team's finishing. Aviation Nation, not a good result. After getting third in the first race, they will actually make up a point there on the Volcanoes. They could have had DNF. This seems like Last Marbles that finished them in the first race. Well, yeah, Aurora Ambience, I genuinely did forget about that, but Fantastics as well, who came fourth in the first race, gets stuck in the second one. Aurora Ambience also, who had the lead, got stuck, and they fall down to 13th. Timberwolves, of course, still have the lead after those 2 top 3 finishes over the Cold Knights and Onyx Orbs. Triforces and Candy Crushers, the next 2 teams, who don't even have any top 3 finishes, but still early days in the event. Still 6 races left to go. Team Octopi, the first team for the next green funnel. They are the team in the relegation zone who really needs the points the most, since they have really been just abysmal this whole showdown, and they need a good result to possibly try and get out of it. There's so many teams bunching up in this blue funnel, but it is Triforces, the first team into the yellow funnel. These early funnels are always the most chaotic, since the field hasn't been like stratified at all. Turtle Fighters can nearly take the lead from the Triforces, but they still hold it. Galaxy's also in third, who were up there in the last race, and they take the green spiral. Aurora Ambience also up there in that blue funnel. Could they possibly challenge for the lead? No, Colorful Crew will, and they jump up in a second. Turtle Fighters, though, have a decently sized lead now over the Colorful Crew. The Colorful Crew can't make contact with them, so Turtle Fighters are looking good. They're also starting to have that orbit, trying to pass the Turtle Fighters, but unable to. Turtle Fighters now into the final 3 funnels. Will they be able to hold it? Colorful Crew right there as well. Galaxies right there as well. Also with them. And now Timberwolves into second place. Timberwolves lead the event already by 11 points. They really don't need that good of a finish, but they want to ensure that they can hold the lead once more. And will they get it? Yes, they will. Heading into the final funnel, they have the lead. Galaxies, I think, in second, and they are. They are battling with the Timberwolves. Will they be able to take it? They nearly do, and they will not. Timberwolves will get 2 wins in 3 races, the other one being a silver, or a second place finish, I should say. Galaxy's coming in second, Turtle Fighters third again, and then Aurora Ambience, Rouge Ravens, Colorful Crew. There's a plethora of teams coming across. We'll get our final few finishers. This could actually be another race with DNFs, because I feel like I have not seen that many teams cross so far. Candy Crushers, and once again, Aviation Nation and Volcanoes back there. Volcanoes have done poorly in all 3 of these races. Going to pass the Candy Crushers, then they will not. So they will finish in last. Do we have any DNFs, though? The Volcanoes come across for another poor finish. And we did. Thorn from the Rose Bushes fell off the track, apparently, and they will be getting 0 points. Not good for them at all, as a team who just fell into the relegation zone. They're down at 15th for the event. Timberwolves now have a giant lead of 23. Cold Knights and Onyx Orbs are tied for second, and then Turtle Fighters and Galaxies in 4th and 5th. Race 4 of 8, this marks a halfway point for the event. Timberwolves already have a giant lead, and I bet the rest of the event will just be other teams trying to catch them. As Rose Bushes and Colorful Crew near the center of that green funnel, it is Rose Bushes with the lead, trying to recover from that DNF in the last race. Positive Pulse is there with Timberwolves as well, who have been up there for practically every race. For literally every race. They've come top 2 in all 3 of the first 3 races. Triforces now, they take the lead into this funnel once again, but Colorful Crew will not take the lead. Almost did, but Volcanoes will have it, and they take the green spiral, which is preferable for this course. The Colorful Crew don't seem to have contact. Now they do. Looks like Volcanoes will have the lead heading to the next funnel, and they will. They will take the jump ramp, followed by Galaxies, Turtle Fighters, and Plasma Pulses. Colorful Crew are there as well. Now just heading into these final few funnels. It gets more and more chaotic as the race goes on. Galaxies take the lead, and they will hold it heading into the next red funnel. There as well. They make a good hit on Galaxies. These two teams fought for the win in Season 1. Will they battle for this race as well? As I believe, well, they were 2 of the top 3 in Season 1. Not the exact bubble, so. The Galaxies still holding their ground in first place. But now Team Octopi randomly have a say, and they have the lead heading into the final funnel. They have practically done nothing this event, and they want to get a win. They have had no contact in this red funnel. Now they do, but that benefits them. Team Octopi will somehow win the 4th race. They will get 20 points. Galaxies come in 2nd, and Proto Fighters in 3rd again. For the 3rd time in a row, the Proto Fighters get 3rd. Timberwolves finish decently high, though, so it's not going to benefit that much, but it's still points being gained, with 4 races left to go. Fantastic. Another poor result. Ever since that first race, really haven't done much. Rose Bushes as well doing poorly. And same with Candy Crushers. Good nice back there as well. He won race 2. But still, some levels going like Aviation Nation, a team who has also not done well really since race 1. Will this have everyone finish though? I think everyone might have finished. We'll have to see that. Aviation Nation finished last, and then yeah, I think that is everyone finishing. So yeah, that's the first race where everyone's done that. And so that means Aviation Nation, even though finishing, will get 0 points. Team Octopi will win with their Captain Octo over Galaxy's their Captain Andromeda. The lead has gone down, but it's still... Actually, no, it hasn't even gone down. It's still 23 points. The Timberwolves have a just giant lead over everyone else. Now into race 5 of 8. We're over halfway through the event, and now things are going to start getting... I don't know, a whole lot, will matter a whole lot more as Timberwolves have the lead. Oh my goodness, them in the front just go together for this. And right now they're still holding it near the middle of that funnel, but they lose out quite a bit to Colorful Crew, Fantastics, and Aurora Ambience. And Fantastics look to be the best of those 3 right now, but Timberwolves also making up some ground, might have actually just entered the top 3. Fantastics will take the blue funnel, that is not as good. Bit more risky as Timberwolves hit them, but so far had no contact. Candy Crushers there as well, and Candy Crushers will take the lead after that blue funnel, but Aurora Ambience were down there in that green spiral, but Candy Crushers make a good hit on them. With them shoving each other. Very equal, or very even in this funnel. And it will be Aurora Ambience heading down into the red funnel, followed by Candy Crushers, but Timberwolves, watch out for them in 3rd place. With, I believe, the Plasma Pulses in 4th. Aurora Ambience will have the lead heading into the final 2 funnels, followed by Plasma Pulses, who have made great ground for the last 2 funnels. And Candy Crushers and Onyx Orbs. Onyx Orbs make a good hit on the Plasma Pulses. Could they get to Aurora Ambience? No, they will not. Aurora Ambience fall off the track once again, and Plasma Pulses take the lead. Rose Bushes enter 2nd. Could they possibly try and take this win? Are they getting pushed around by the Candy Crushers? Can they get it? Candy Crushers and Plasma Pulses very close to that center. Will be Candy Crushers taking it? Plasma Pulses come in 2nd. Rose Bushes, can they come 3rd? No, they will not. I think it will be Galaxies. Yes, it will. Then Timberwolves, Aviation Nation, Triforces, and then Rose Bushes. Teams are starting to head down. That is the 2nd time that Aurora Ambience has had the lead and fumbled on that green snake boat. Proto Fighters, the closest team to the Timberwolves, aren't even going to do good. Team Octopi just won the last race as well. They're going to get at least in the bottom 3. Proto Fighters will come in last, nearly getting stuck on that green fork. I think Aurora Ambience will be only DNF. No, Rouge Ravens DNF as well. This event has had a whole lot more DNFs than, so far maybe even, than the entirety of the main league event. And now we already have teams who are eliminated from even winning the event. Volcanoes can't even win anymore. Timberwolves have a 21-point lead over the Galaxies, who have an 11-point gap to 3rd. So if it's really any team to pass the Timberwolves, it will be the Galaxies. But even if they win this race, hypothetically, they wouldn't even pass the Timberwolves. They still have a lot of work to do if they want to win this event. Timberwolves up there once again. They just cannot be out of the front. Trying to be pushed around. Aurora Ambience trying to recover from that mistake, that brutal mistake that they made last race. And they will have it, heading into the dual path. Now will they take the spiral or the funnel? Taking a bit to the side, but it will actually be the funnel. And Timberwolves will take the green spiral. That will help them a lot, unless a team can get through the blue funnel quickly, and it doesn't look like so. Rouge Ravens are close, but Timberwolves will have the lead heading onto the jump. Rouge Ravens right behind. And they make it the Timberwolves, same to the Cold Knights and Triforces. But Timberwolves still looking to hold that lead, now getting pushed around by the Rouge Ravens, and it will be Cold Knights heading down into the final 3 funnels in first. Rouge Ravens next, and then Timberwolves, and then Aurora Ambience. Cold Knights and Rouge Ravens both battling in the middle of that funnel, but it will be Rouge Ravens, but Timberwolves are still right behind. They are just unstoppable this event. Galaxies are nowhere to be seen, so they wouldn't even be gaining anything, even if they were up there. Timberwolves will have the lead heading into the final funnel. They've just been so dominant in this event. After the first event of the season, they haven't even been doing that well, but they are going to get their 3rd win in the event. In 6 races as well, may I say. Oh my goodness, Timberwolves just put it into high gear for this event. They're not even near the relegation zone, they're just in the middle of the standings, but they are just trying their hardest. Or should I say, Hyena is trying their hardest to win this event, even though they could clinch after next race. Fantastics once again doing poorly. This event just has not been good for them at all. They will finish last, and I think I can see that not every team has made it down there. And no, Candy Crushers and Culver Group both DNF. Jeez, there are a lot of DNFs this event. Timberwolves do take it over Fertile Fighters at least. Fertile Fighters at least being one of the closest teams, and now being 2nd place. And only 3 teams can win. And let's be honest, Timberwolves have basically won. But we'll see if Fertile Fighters or Galaxies can put up any fight, being 36 points behind the leader, with 40 points at most to get in the next 2 races. So it is practically impossible, but they can try their best. At this point, it's really just going to be it's not going to be the question about who's going to win the event. It's going to be who's going to get 2nd and 3rd. Right now, I thought it was Onyx Swords, but I didn't see Volcanoes in the lead. Heading into this next funnel, they are a team very close to that relegation zone. Were in it for most of the season, and now it's Team Occupy, team literally in the relegation zone. They know it well, sitting in last place in the standings. But they are very slow in that green spiral. Look at the Fertile Fighters and Galaxies on the top. But they're getting pushed around by a bunch of other teams, and it will be Team Occupy heading down into the yellow funnel. Fantastics are right behind them. Fantastics haven't really had a good race since race 1. They're losing out to Team Occupy, and Team Occupy will have the lead heading into the final 3 funnels. Very slow on those straight pieces, though, and they might lose a lot of ground. Not so much, though. Can they just hold it over the Fantastics? Yes, they will. They counter their attack, but here come the Onyx Orbs as well. But Team Occupy will hold it heading into the final 2 funnels. They have not really done anything really of note since Whirlwinds, and their last top half finish was 2 events ago. But they're not doing well in this yellow funnel, and it will be Fantastics in first, heading into the final funnel, but Onyx Orbs right on their tail. I mean, I guess literally, but Onyx Orb right there, both of them shoving each other, yet separated by, I think, Fertile Fighters. Fantastics have a really good arc, and they will take it. I believe they sit in 14th standings, and look at that battle between the Volcanoes and the Onyx Orbs on that final section. Very close for 2nd place, but the Onyx Orbs do get it over the Volcanoes. Once again, Aviation... Oh my gosh, look at Aurora Ambience falling off that section for the 3rd time this event. Oh my goodness. They are really going to have to do something in this final race to even really recover. And look at that Cold Knight stuck as well. Positive Pulses help them. And Rosebushes are stuck as well. So, who will just get 3rd to last, 2nd to last, and, well, last, for finishing at least. And it will be Rosebushes, Positive Pulses, and then Cold Knights with Aurora Ambience getting 0 points for the 3rd time this event in 7 races. Cold Knights will come in last. I think they might have been the only DNF, though, being the Aurora Ambience. Yes. So, Fantastics winning this race. Volcanoes in 2nd, Onyx Orbs in 3rd. Team Occupy very close to a win, but falls back to 4th. And Timberwolves have guaranteed the win. I didn't really announce that, but they have won this event. Fertile Fighters and Galaxies, though, 2nd and 3rd. Every team down to 10th can at least podium in this event. So who will take it in the final race of the event? The winner has already been decided, but that is only 1/3 of the puzzle for the podium. Now who will take those other 2 spots? Everyone very close to that middle of the funnel, and of course it's Timberwolves in the lead. Who else did you expect in this blue funnel? But they're getting pushed around by every other team. They know that they have won this event. They really don't need to try in this race. Now it's Roy Ambience up there again. They just need to have a race that's clean, as in doing well, and not fall off at that one section. They've fallen off thrice now, and they have the lead in the green spiral. Fertile Fighters almost get through. Blue funnel would get a ruthless attack from Team Octopi. Roy Ambience have the lead into the translucent yellow funnel, followed by Cold Knights and Colorful Crew. I genuinely blanked for a second. Cold Knights there as well. It's very close between Roy Ambience and Aviation Nation, but Roy Ambience will have the lead heading down the stairs into the final 3 funnels. Both of them are still really even. Timberwolves are there as well. And it will be Aviation Nation heading into the final 2 funnels in first, followed by Onyx Orbs and Colorful Crew. And those are there as well. Same with Team Octopi. Team Octopi battling with Colorful Crew in here. And it will be Onyx Orbs heading down into the final red funnel. And if they could do enough, they could actually take the lead in the standings. But look at Timberwolves and Aviation Nation and Team Octopi who have taken the lead. But it's very close between everyone. Roy Ambience will take it, and they will win the final race after getting 3 DNFs. They will take it. Aviation Nation in 2nd and Timberwolves in 3rd after, well, already winning the event. But where is Fertile Fighters? Where are Galaxies? Fertile Fighters are near the back of the pack, and Galaxies are there as well. This could actually decide who even makes the podium. King Taxis are back there as well. Candy Crushers as well. Same with Plasma Pulses. So, who will podium in this event? I really don't know, considering that 2nd and 3rd both did not do very well. Plasma Pulses will finish in last. And I think everyone made it. I think everyone finished the race. And they did. Aurora Ambience, Aviation Nation, Timberwolves, all new teams taking the top 3 in this race. Team Octopi in 4th and Onyx is in 5th. But who will get on the podium for this event? It will be the Fertile Fighters in 2nd and Onyx Orbs in 3rd, just a couple of points ahead of Team Octopi, Galaxies, and Triforces. Galaxies falling all the way back to 5th. And then Aurora Ambience recovering up to 7th, even with 3 Goose Eggs, and Aviation Nation in 8th. Rosebush is all the way back in last. Horrible total of 36. Not good at all for a team in the relegation zone. Volcano's back there as well in 12th in the standings, right next to the relegation zone. But I should talk about the podium more. Timberwolves winning the event. Did a fantastic job this event. I believe we got 5 top 3 finishes in 8 races, which is incredibly impressive. Their first win since the first event of the Showdown. Fertile Fighters come in 2nd and Onyx Orbs in 3rd. So, heading into the final event of the season for the Showdown, who will be safe? Onyx Orbs and Candy Crushers already were. Fantastic, Timberwolves and Fertile Fighters all will. And then that means that 6th on down could be relegated. Volcanoes fall down to the relegation zone, where Ambience, Rosebushes, and Team Octopi are still there, heading into the final event of the season. Who will be safe, and who will be relegated in the final event of the season in the elimination race? I'll see you there. Goodbye.